What's going on, guys? Yours truly here. My name is Heal. Please heal. I am the owner, the CEO, the man behind the masks. There's no masks in FWF. I don't know why I said that. But regardless, I am the owner of FWF, the CEO, the concept behind it. I am the voice of the voiceless. That's, still not working out there at all. This is a horrible intro. But you guys can find FWF every Friday at 3 p.m. EST over at twitch.tv/heal please heal. We run FWF, an e-federation filled with 58 to 59 creator wrestlers throughout our community, streamers, anyone in the business right now. We try to actually bring them in there. They are specifically custom made. It is an entire e-federation that is customly built. So the biggest thing that I would like to kind of try to do when it comes to a video like this is pretty much break down and see what's to come and what can make the product better. And that would be the next, obviously, game in line for the 2K franchise, and that is WWE 2K22. Now, we have seen a sneak peek of the game, and there have been some videos released for it over at the WWE 2KDev YouTube channel, and this is exactly what we're going to try to look into today and react to the videos that they have released. I'm really hoping, as an individual who does develop content for 2K19, there's a reason why I skipped 2K20 and 2K21, it never even happened, because technically it really didn't. So 2K22 is the next big game in line that we're obviously trying to see what details are going to come out for it. What mechanics are going to be added to the game to allow content developers to be able to develop content not only much more fluently and much more accessibly, but at a rate in which we can actually say this is the best game for a content developer out there if you have an e-federation or if you're creating like a madman, which majority of us are. And the biggest issue that we have with 2K19, specifically when it comes to the video formats, the load times, the character progression, the cutscenes, everything of that nature, is that there's a lot of stuff there that can be streamlined to better assist us in making more from the game, but the problem is the developers are just not implementing that. For example, when it comes to cutscenes, why don't you give us a direct little description of what that cutscene is rather than naming it cutscene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to look into 2K22 and see exactly what we have in store. I'm curious about it because I really want to know, because as an individual who runs an e-federation, I'd very much like to see exactly what is to come. Will they announce anything mechanically? Will they announce any type of modes in the game? Will they announce how they've actually updated the game and anything of that nature about how universe mode has changed from left, right, and center? I really highly doubt it. But regardless of that, I know one thing they're going to try to do is show us graphics. And I'm not really saying that the graphics won't improve in the game. I know the graphics are going to improve in the game. It always has. But the one thing that I very much would love them to try to implement is just how Fire Pro Wrestling has their AI-driven statistics, and that you can adjust AI-driven matches to be able to adapt a different type of playstyle in that ring. I'd love to very much see that implemented for 2K22, rather than having a standard AI that does nothing. So, let's see what these videos are handy. Building a superstar's entrance. So obviously this is going to be Rey Mysterio's entrance, I'm assuming. You get the rendered version, and you got the No, man. No, man. No, man. You did not just spell build wrong. Well, this is a good start. This is a start. Okay, so building a WWE Superstars entrance. Obviously, this is Rey Mysterio that they're showcasing, considering Rey Mysterio is going to be the talent that's going to be focused on. I understand this is a work in progress, but you couldn't just review the one line you put down. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, man. I'm too focused on that now. But yeah, again, I'm not really looking at the graph. Like, I know when it comes to graphics, they've always kind of, they've been above and beyond when it comes to graphics. It does look fantastic. It looks very good. This is another reason why I do like the 2K games. It does have some good visuals to it. I'd like them to be a little bit more, not necessarily crisp when it comes to the game, because they are actually very, very crisp to begin with. But again, I'm more focusing on a lot of mechanics of the game, as that's what I find is a bit more important. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one, considering Whew, that started us off well. Now, facial scanning, obviously we know facial scanning, you scan the faces. From my understanding, they are going to be doing that with a lot of talents in the WWE. Oh my god, Ric Flair. Oh my god. Booker T also. So these guys are obviously going to be having that facial recognition. You're going to see the actual, like, highly detailed faces. I don't think that's going to be, again, in question of how good the game's going to look. I would just like to be able to see what the game will have for us gamers, for us individuals that have played these games for God knows how long. That's it? That was a 35-second video. What the hell? All right, now let's look at the other one here, the mocap for Wwe 2K22. Again, a lot of visuals rather than just actual mechanics, but let's see exactly what this has to happen. So motion cap behind the scenes. My understanding, Leo Rush was a mocap here. Yeah, there he is right there. Nice capture drop or backdrop. Side kick, nice. Monkey flip. He just throw his body in? Can I just do that one day? Just throw my body at somebody? Nice rebound to a tornado DDT. Like, some of these are nice, you know. A lot of these are considered more of like newer moves as well. I did like that deke, so obviously it's a new reversal, which is kind of nice. And okay, so one of the biggest things obviously you can see here is that, because that's the last one. Is that the last one? That's the last one. Obviously, some of the things you can see here is we are not really being given a lot of details about the game. Now, being close to the heart with this, that's fantastic. We know the concept. We know we're focused on Rey Mysterio. We understand the concept of it hits hard, or it hits differently. How different? That is something that I'd very much like to see, exactly how different it hits. But regardless of that, I'm hoping the best for this, because I want to see this game do better than its predecessor. As a matter of fact, I think anything would do better than the predecessor, let's be honest here. But again, the thing that I am truly looking for is what mechanically in the game is going to be presented to provide us, oh my god, what is that behind me? To provide us, obviously, a creative game that we can be fully creative with. What ease can we have to make videos? How easy is it to make videos? I'll be honest with you, the last few times we made videos in these 2K games, goddamn, you want to pull your hair out. Hence why my hair is not there. But again, it's one of these things where I feel that there's a lot of potential in the future games to come, not only in the way of being creative, but also in a way of AI balancing to make every match seem different and not just the same thing based off abilities and paybacks and skills. Like, there is one thing to see that, but you have the exact same AI being driven for everything. One of the biggest things I would very much love to see for these games is adaptive AI building, where you have a predetermined beginning, mid, and end, and the AI just drive the match from beginning to mid to end. Like, that's a pretty, it's not a simplistic concept in any way, shape, or form. I know it's a very difficult concept, but it's a concept that you can try to work with, not only for this build or future builds or anything of that nature. Like, there's a lot to this game that I'm very excited for, but I can't be excited when you're just showing me things that have builds spelt wrong. What am I supposed to do with that? You've already screwed up once, and that's on your test build. For the love of God. For the love of God. But I'm going to leave it here. We'll ring that bell for the time being. This is now complete. 1, 2, 3. I submitted. Whatever the hell it is. It don't matter to me. But guys, if I'm going to leave it here, if you like this, please leave a like to the video, a sub to the channel. It does help the algorithms out, specifically because this is a newer channel, and this is more focused on FWF. And if you guys want to see what FWF is, feel free to come by on Friday, 3 p.m. EST, over at twitch.tv/heal, please heal. And you will see what FWF is, the place where real E-Federations climb to the top and stay up there and devour everyone else. As a matter of fact, everyone else can eat our poop. Okay, I think I've lost my mind. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much again. Appreciate your faces. Like, love, and bump. Let's go.